What's going on, guys? Dan here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the best way to get to $10,000 a month with Shopify Dropshipping, and that is one product dropshipping. So it's actually going to be a complete guide to how I'm making actually much more than $10,000 a month, but this is going to be for all you guys out there just getting started, because $10,000 a month is life-changing money. And before I want to get into the actual video, I want to show you guys exactly where I'm staying here in Greece, so check it out. Check this out, it's insane. Look at this. Insanity. I mean, Shopify is cool and all, but a view like this, this is why you need to start a profitable Shopify business. So I've been hanging out here for the past week, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing to just relax and unwind, but I'm still working on my Shopify. I'm still working on my e-commerce businesses, on my Amazon FBA, actually just launching products this morning. And so anyway, let's go ahead and get into the video. I'm gonna show you guys everything you need to know in order to become successful with one product dropshipping and to get to $10,000 a month with Shopify. Let's go. All right, guys, so the fastest way from $0 to $10,000 a month with Shopify. And so for this video, it's gonna be a one product dropshipping guide, and I'm gonna be explaining everything that you guys need to know to start a profitable one product dropshipping store. So what is one product dropshipping? One product dropshipping essentially is just a Shopify store that only sells one product. Maybe two or three, but usually it's one. I would say like 80% of the time or 90% of the time, it's only one product. And I know that sounds crazy because you're probably like, Dan, how is it possible to make so much money, right? And I'm talking about way more than 10,000, but for the purpose of this video, I just wanna give you guys an achievable and predictable goal, which is $10,000 a month. But you might be wondering, like, Dan, how is it even possible to make so much money with just one product on Shopify? And that's because you are actually creating an e-commerce brand versus just doing simple dropshipping. So this is, I found, the best and quickest way to start a profitable Shopify business. And it's honestly a lot easier than you think, and it's much simpler than you think to actually start a one product dropshipping store, because you're not constantly testing products. You're already looking for one product stores out there that are already doing well, that are already making a lot of money. And it's very, very obvious when a store is already making a lot of money. And also general stores, which by the way is like the idea that you should go out there and start a store and then put a ton of products on there and then just basically keep testing products every single day. I don't recommend that, because even if you do find a winning product, then you're not going to be able to build a brand. My whole purpose on this channel here is to give you guys the real information on how to build a profitable business that will make you money, not just today, this week, but every single month for the next years. And I'm talking about multiple years, 5 to 10 years. And so for that, you want to build a brand. You want to build something that has staying power, something that won't just be ruined when somebody else comes and is better at ads than you, and just basically let's say the trend dies down for your product, something like that. So this is the best way to make money on Shopify in 2019. I firmly believe it, and I am living proof of this, because I actually went out there, I tried general stores, I tried one product dropshipping. One product dropshipping for me turned out to be the very clear winner, because I've made much, much more than $10,000 a month. Actually, my store right now is at over $200,000 a month in revenue. I'm going to show you guys that right now. So this is my e-commerce brand right here, and I know it looks crazy, but look at this. I've been making $657,000 since February 1st is how much I've made since the 1st of February. Today is May 13th. So this turns out to be about like $200,000 a month or something like that. It's February, March, April. So as you can see, this is how much the daily figures are, and then here I really scaled up, and here I focused more on profit. So I really, once I got all the data, once I really found out what's working, then I really started to, optimize and really got down to, lower revenue and making more profit, which is the key. So yeah, so basically this is it, and this is exactly what I'm doing. It's a one product dropshipping store, and it's actually one product plus one complementary product. And right now I'm focusing on adding other products as well, but I know that my first product, the main one, will still be the highest seller. And by the way, right now I'm on European time. It's 4:17 p.m. and this is actually European time, and my store is running on LA time, Los Angeles. So that's why the sales right now, it's $600 made today. But if we look at yesterday's sales, it was $4,000, as you can see, and then the day before was $5,000. So I mean, guys, I can tell you, like, this isn't hard, and this is just something that took me actually quite a long time, because I was trying to figure out like everything, what to do, which ads to run, whether general stores are better than one product dropshipping stores. And so I finally cracked the code, and I finally found the formula. And for me, the most important thing for this brand, one of my personal goals, is to sell this brand right here. And by the way, I just launched this brand's products today, the two products, on Amazon today. And so I already got like 5 or 10 orders today for that product with 0 reviews or anything like that, which shows how powerful a brand is, because I know that people are already Googling for my brand on Google, and that's how they're buying from Amazon. And so as you can see, you can then expand to Amazon, and I'm going to show you guys some amazing examples of other one product dropshipping stores so you guys can see just how powerful this model is if you have nothing else but a computer and an internet connection and a willingness to learn, and also obviously the right information and guidance. So that's my case study right there. Went from zero to over 200,000 a month in revenue with a product that is great quality, a growing trend, with nothing else other than Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and some very little influencer marketing. And by the way, I went from zero to $10,000 a month, which is the goal that I'm talking about in this video, because I think it's a great goal and it's an achievable goal for you guys out there, for you out there who is just starting out with Shopify and with e-commerce. And so I went from zero to 10,000 a month in less than 1 week. And that's because I filmed great ads, which are called scroll stoppers. And so what a scroll stopper ad is, it's like you film an ad that basically gets somebody to stop scrolling their Facebook feed or their Instagram, and they're like, whoa, you know, and they're really like blown away by the product. And so I'll talk a little bit more about that later here. But I also looked at what my competitors were doing in the niche. And so I saw that my competitors weren't that competent, and they weren't really putting a lot of effort into it, but I noticed that they had some great ads. And so guys, my formula for success has always been like, look at what's working out there, because there's information out there that is creating millionaires every single day. There's information out there that is creating massive success for people and massive abundance every single day with Shopify, with Amazon, with everything. And all you have to do is figure out what that information is, whether it's free, whether you have to pay money for courses or whatever it is. Once you have that information, it's all up to you. And you know, if you have internet, like a fast internet connection and a half-working laptop, then you can make it too. I mean, that's how I did it, from cleaning windows. And you guys know that if you've been watching my channel for a long time. I used to work at the bank, quit, then started cleaning windows, and I mean, now I'm here and I'm filming this from Greece, which is absolutely crazy. But so I got a custom logo on the product after the first month, which by the way is a huge goal. You want to have a custom logo on your product after the first month. I would say as soon as you have a proven demand for your product. That's the reason I waited a month. So at first I was dropshipping with ePacket, and dropshipping with ePacket is just simply, you're using the Chinese, it's the fast shipping method, but it's not that fast. It's 2 to 3 weeks. And so that's why at first we're just dropshipping, but then after, what I did was I quickly switched to bulk orders, and I started using a fulfillment service in the United States, because then I could start offering 2 to 3 day shipping on my store. And about bulk orders, you might be wondering, Dan, like, what's the point of doing bulk orders? Then you have to go and pay up all that money up front. We're doing dropshipping, so isn't that the whole point? Like, you want to lower the risk and you don't want to invest any money? Well, let me tell you, if you want to build a dependable e-commerce brand, at first you don't have to do any bulk orders. You actually never have to do any bulk orders. You can just offer ePacket 2 to 3 week shipping, and that will be fine. You will get a few people who are, complaining about lost orders and things like that. So that's why, since my goal is to actually sell this brand for $100 million in a few years, I really believe that this brand can be the leader, the number one in this trend, in this niche right now, because I've seen other private labeled companies and companies that started out dropshipping do this in other niches. So I'm 100% certain that I can do it too. So for me, that's why I wanted to start offering 2 to 3 day shipping, because it's just more professional. And so I'll talk about that more later. I covered that in other videos on my channel as well, about using fulfillment services and things like that. And then about the ads themselves, guys, you don't have to make them super fancy. Look at what your competitors are doing. Write down exactly, how they're, like, what the scroll stopper is, how they're catching the attention, how they're going about the ad. Does the ad show like the problem and then they're solving the problem right away, and then they're having a swipe up? Just really dig into your competitors' ads and just write down the things that pop out. And I use nothing other than my iPhone to film the ads. Like, you don't need some special crazy camera. I did have a camera that I was using for my YouTube videos, so I used that also for the product photography for my product. So I actually got a sample, and then I also had to redo the product photography once I got my the logo on my product, which is no problem. It's really easy. You just take some nice pictures, edit them a little bit. You can even use like regular filters. And so yeah, that's exactly how I went from zero to over 200,000 a month. And now a large part of that is profit. And so that's why I'm very, very happy about it. So now let's look at some examples of $1 million one product dropshipping stores. And I know it sounds crazy, like $1 million, trust me guys, you're gonna get there eventually. But right now, I just want to show you guys this, because if you have an endpoint and if you kind of have a vision of, okay, like this is what I need to do based on, how these brands became successful, then, at least then you'll have like the guidance and you'll understand what the target is here. So the first example is a product called Hey Silky Skin, a brand called Hey Silky Skin. And what they did was they built a one product store around a laser hair removal device. And obviously something like a laser hair removal device, that'll be incredibly hard to sell on Amazon or elsewhere, because there could be medical restrictions, FDA certifications that are needed, right? For Amazon, I've been selling on Amazon for years, and I can tell you, Amazon is very strict with things like this, and so that's why it's perfect for Shopify. You can go and sell whatever you want. Obviously, you don't want something that will have some customs restrictions or something that is illegal, but this is something that's amazing, and it's perfectly fine to sell it because it's legal, it's laser hair removal, and that's all it is. And this brand is making over $1 million a month, like guaranteed. I've been on their website, and based on their site rank, site rank in the world on Alexa, I saw that they're making a ton of money, and plus their product costs over $200. So I'm going to show you guys them right now. So let's go on their website, heysilkyskin.com, and as you can see, it's a one-product store. And so I don't know whoever said that one-product stores aren't good. I mean, look at this. It's just one product, and they found it on Alibaba, AliExpress. I'll show you guys really quick here, Alibaba.com, where they found it. And I'm actually in the process right now of building a store that is with the same product, but I'm going to really improve on it. And so, I mean, this is a tough competitor because, I mean, they're killing it. They got reviews. They've got all of these celebrities and influencers promoting their product. But for me, someone with many years of e-commerce experience, it's, not a problem. And also, by the way, for you, it's not a problem either. Like, you don't need many years. Like, you could do this from zero, having no experience. I became successful with e-commerce in 3 months, from zero to 30,000 a month, with no experience. And that was me at the age of 21. So you don't need any special, knowledge. Like, these videos are enough. So I'm going to show you guys this right here. It's called a laser hair removal handset. So I actually have it right here, probably. Laser hair removal. By the way, I was searching up products, reusable Q-tips. I'm not even kidding. Why would anyone buy that? I don't know. I found out it was a bad product, but yeah, reusable Q-tips. That's disgusting. Okay, laser hair removal handset. Actually, laser hair removal IPL. That's what the product is called. So they're kind of clever about it, and so there you go. This is it right here. It's about $40, $47 a piece. And look, they've got their logo on it. One product dropshipping, a vital part of it, which is exactly what I talked about. You want a logo. And they're offering free 1 to 3 day express shipping through a fulfillment service like the one that I personally use is shipfusion.com. It's really great, shipfusion.com. As you can see, this is the fulfillment service that I use. You can go contact them, but that's only when you already have bulk orders coming in and you've got a proven product. So right here, I mean, we saw it earlier, but that's the product. It's as simple as that. And this store, whoever started it, they're making well over $1 million a month in revenue. And it's just a one product dropshipping store. So amazing example. They've got a 90-day money back guarantee. They've got a ton of reviews. I mean, it's nothing's hard about this, And so it's something that you guys can do, and hopefully it really inspires you as well, because anybody can do this. Like, there's no reason to be working a 9 to 5. The second example here is BlendJet. So they built a one product store around a portable electric blender targeting moms and young busy people. And I don't know how much they're making, but I'm pretty sure they're making for sure over $500,000 a month, maybe even $1 million a month. And that's with a low ticket product. And both of these stores, by the way, sell nothing other than their main products, nothing else. So they're just purely one product dropshipping store. So I'll show you that right now. This one's called BlendJet. Okay, so let's take a look. Most powerful portable blender, I guess, in the world. And then they have Jen Seltzer over here, so they got like influencers, and they're branding it as the original portable blender. So boom, it's just one product, and everything's about this one product. They're really niched down, and so it makes it so much easier. You don't have to go out there and market and create ads for all these different products. Just focus on making amazing ads for just this one product that you're going to choose, right? And if you're wondering whether this product is too competitive, by the way, this is a great product. Like anybody who wants to go do this, you're going to make a lot of money, but you just have to have the right information. You have to kind of figure out how to run ads and things like that. That's where a course would help out. So there you go. They even have customer support, which is a 1-844 number, which is really easy to get. But eventually, you don't need it at the beginning, but eventually you can get that, and you can hire virtual assistants, things like that. So as you can see, another amazing example of a multi-million-dollar one product dropshipping store. And I want to talk about a few things here that are key. So with Hey Silky Skin, they were selling a product for $200. It was about $210. And so with that price, like, it's more of a high ticket product. If you're selling a high ticket product, so it's like $200 and above or $100 and above, obviously it's going to cost you more to acquire the customer. But you could also be much more profitable than a low ticket offer. It really depends. Everything works. You just have to choose something. Choose one product, set a goal for yourself, which, by the way, $10,000 a month broken down into per day, right? And we're going to do $10,000 a month. divided by 30. That's only $333 in revenue, right? And we're talking about revenue here. Now, about profit, that's harder to calculate with Shopify because it really depends on your Facebook ads. Let's say that it costs you for, let's say you're selling like this blend jet right here, and let's say that it's about $39.99 US dollars. It says euros right here because I'm in Europe right now. So let's say it costs you about $15 to acquire the customer. So let's say it's $39.99 minus $7, that's how much it costs you, minus 15, which is the ads cost, $17.99. And so to have $17.99 per unit profit, what you have to do, 10,000 divided by 30 divided by $17.99. You only have to sell 18 of these a day to hit $10,000 a month in profit. And of course, it depends on your Facebook ads and things like that. But it's a very realistic and a very doable goal, and it's something that you'll hit very, very quickly once you really start applying this information. And here's a quick step-by-step guide that I wrote down so you guys can actually get started implementing this strategy and this business model. So step one is to start doing product research. And how you do that is, my favorite way is to just find a great product with a wow factor. So you want to make sure your product really makes people go wow when they're scrolling through their Facebook or their Instagram. You also want to make sure it's a growing trend. And so for that, just go on trends.google.com. It's an amazing website. I use it literally every single day to check out trends for new products and things like that. And you also want to look at existing competition. If there's existing competition, that means it's a good thing, and that means there's money to be made, right? So you can also, for like an amazing product research technique, you can also scroll down in your Facebook news feed or your Instagram feed, just like literally scroll through, spend some time, and look for Shopify stores and great products. I guarantee that you'll see so many amazing ideas just by doing that. And the problem is not finding a product. The problem is actually getting the right ads. For Shopify, it's all about the ads, the Facebook ads, running paid traffic and converting a customer in the back end, right? And it sounds all like daunting and stuff like that. It sounds really kind of a little bit complicated, but it's not, as long as you're willing to learn. And so step three is create a beautiful looking store, minimalistic, that's the trend nowadays. You don't have to make it look super fancy, but just make it really look premium and clean. And don't make it look like Shopify default, use some custom coding in there. And I explain a little bit more about that in my other videos as well. And so, you're basically just, instead of having like default fonts and things like that, you can just hire coders on Upwork.com or anywhere else. I talk more about that in the Shopify Freedom course. But the next step is you want to film ads that stop people scrolling and catches their attention with problem-solving type ads. So, scroll stopper in the ad, and then boom, shows the problem, and then after solves the problem instantly with the product, so you should have someone like using the product, solves the problem, and then a swipe up. So a call to action or click the link or whatever it is, usually it'd be a swipe up. And then you want to start actually running your Instagram and Facebook ads. You want to optimize and scale and then move over to bulk orders and then getting a logo. And the reason for that is because we're actually building a brand, and then we can offer 2 to 3 day shipping. And we don't have any risk because even if we're doing bulk orders and we're investing money into our product, well, we already know that the product is selling well. There's no risk. And then we also have bigger margins because then we're not paying per unit. We're paying in hundreds or thousands of units. And lastly, some very, very important things that you need to remember before we go here. You will need to find a product with a wow factor, preferably a growing trend. I talked about that, so trends.google.com. So for example, coffee, okay? Coffee, this is like an iced cappuccino or something. That's a growing trend right now. Like obviously more and more people around the world are drinking coffee because, people are more tired, they're working more harder. So coffee's huge, just as an example. And, you don't want something that's like a fad, it goes up and down, and then that's it. Next, running profitable Facebook and Instagram ads is not easy. You need to be ready to learn. And I have many amazing free Facebook ad videos on my channel, as well as Instagram ads, so you guys can go and check them out. I mean, it's just, my channel is a goldmine of resources for you who wants to start out and who really wants to, start living their dream life and who wants to make passive income part of their life and really, start a profitable online business. Now, you need to also be ready to run away as far away as possible from copy-paste AliExpress style dropshipping. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's what I call it. Everybody else just kind of copy-paste stuff AliExpress, and that's not what we do here. We're on a whole other level. We're about building an e-commerce brand. And it's also much easier than you think if you have the correct guidance and mentorship. And while talking about mentorship here, a few days ago, I finally released the Shopify Freedom course. And this is every single thing you need to know to build a 6, 7, and 8-figure Shopify dropshipping business and e-commerce brand. Remember, I said we're about not just building simple e-commerce, businesses where you constantly have to do work, but we're talking about actually, building an e-commerce brand, something like Movement Watches, Gymshark, something really, really big that will change your life forever. And so the link for the Shopify Freedom course is below. And you also do get my mentorship. I already had a ton of students that have been joining. I already have over 225 students in the course. So it's been amazing, but I will be closing the course here in less than 1 week because I want to make sure that the first group of people that I have in the course is going to have my complete and undivided attention and my mentorship as well, because I'm answering your questions every single day on my personal Facebook profile. And I mean, look at this, like there's every single thing. I mean, this is the best like possible course that I could have created, like every single thing you need to know, as well as a mind-blowing Facebook ads module on pixels, laser focusing on the most profitable audience, scaling, and then also an entire scaling Facebook ads module. So influencer marketing and everything. So as you can see, everything you need to know. So the link for the Shopify Freedom course is below, and make sure that once you join, there's going to be a link below the course videos. Don't forget to click there, and you'll be able to message me on my personal Facebook profile to get started with mentorship. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel for a lot more amazing Shopify content, and let me know what you guys want, what kind of content you want to see on Shopify Dropshipping, what you guys are struggling with, and I'm going to try my best to create videos about that. So leave a comment below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys soon. Subscribe.